Now everybody knows who Sophie Cunningham is. Everybody wants a piece of Sophie Cunningham. Her jersey is the #1 selling jersey in the WNBA. Sold out. Now, why?
I don't guess you could buy the entire WNBA.
One shirt, one post, one player. That's all it took to flip the WNBA upside down. Sophie Cunningham didn't just wear an Arby shirt. She wore a revolution.
I know somebody that has gotten ridiculously popular this year with the Indiana Fever. I made a prediction that she was going to be the second most popular player on this team by the end of the year. And then, of course, there was the big incident during the Connecticut Sun game. And by the end of that game, she was known as Caitlin Clark's enforcer.
$800,000 in shirt sales in one day. The WNBA couldn't handle it. And now, they're scrambling to survive. The league finded her. The fans made her a legend. And now she's being offered a spot in professional wrestling. This isn't just basketball anymore. This is war. It started with a foul no one called. Sophie Cunningham took a hit to the head. No whistle. Then a neck grab again. Nothing. Fans were furious, but Sophie, she was done being silent. So, she posted a TikTok roasting the refs, calling them slow, useless, and blind. It went viral in minutes. 3 million views, and the comments pure chaos.
So as you can see after the game, Caitlin Clark and Sophie are both running up to the referee here. They are both so upset, and the referee is just walking away from them. He won't even look at them in the face. He keeps turning, like Sophie even went up at one point and is like tapping on his arm. He would not even look at them. You guys, I have watched so much basketball in my lifetime, so much NBA, so much professional basketball. It's comical at times when you see the players after the games talking to the refs, because a lot of them end up knowing each other at a certain point because they've reffed their game so many times. The fact that this referee wouldn't even acknowledge the player.
Fans saying what players wouldn't dare say out loud. Instead of owning up, the WNBA slapped Sophie with a $5,000 fine. Their move? Try to silence her. Sophie's move turned the fine into a flex. She laughed at the fine. Literally laughed. Then dropped a bomb. On game night, Sophie walked in wearing the now infamous Arbys shirt. Hot girls eat Arbys. Boom. The internet exploded. It wasn't just funny, it was strategic. Fans were obsessed. Arby's official account called her an unapologetic queen.
City, maybe you should drive a Yukon. Pick up whenever you call. In the parking lot in Tucson. Like, are you with me? In the phantom with the roof.
Comments flooded in. This is iconic. Sophie just ended the WNBA with a t-shirt. Within hours, the shirt sold out across every state. The next day, 800,000 units sold, millions in revenue. None of it for the WNBA. The league tried to bury her. She turned it into the greatest marketing move in women's sports history. The WNBA didn't just lose control, they lost their biggest source of attention. Sophie's TikTok following jumped from 300,000 to over 7 million in a matter of days.
Because her jersey surpassed the all-time woman, Caitlin Clark. The most popular woman ever in the WNBA, Caitlin Clark, got her jersey surpassed by Sophie Cunningham. Why? Because Sophie Cunningham stood up for Caitlin Clark. She did all of these Instagrams. She did all of this stuff. And next thing you know, it all didn't matter. It didn't matter. I mean, I'm looking at her Instagram now.
Brands started lining up. Jersey sales spiked. And then it got crazier. Jeannie Buss, the owner of the Lakers, offered her a spot in WOW. Women of Wrestling said Sophie was the enforcer the WNBA needed, not just for herself, but to protect Caitlin Clark. Yes, even Caitlin Clark's name got pulled into the chaos. And what about Angel Reese? She reposted the Arbys clip with a fire emoji and a caption that said, "They scared of real ones." So, here's the truth the WNBA doesn't want to admit. They created this monster. Instead of improving officiating, they fined players. Instead of listening to stars, they punish them. And Sophie, she's become the face of the rebellion.
This arrangement into the Chicago Sky game. Of course, the Indiana Fever, I would like to say, beat the brakes off the Sky, but really it felt like they underachieved a good bit yesterday with so many Sky members being out of the lineup. But nonetheless, she came walking in to the arena yesterday wearing that. There she is right there. Let's just bring this up over at Tater Report. There she is right there. Hot girls eat Arbys. I can only imagine, and I have no idea. I would assume this is some kind of sponsorship.
While league officials try to control the narrative, Sophie is out here, writing her own story in bold red ink.
Hey, you know what? At the end of the day, this is an entertainment business. I know a lot of people pay a lot of money to come and watch us play, and so we want them to have fun. And at the end of the day, I work my tail off in the off season, and now this is my fun. I want to go out there, I want to smile, I want to laugh, I want to get the crowd involved, and that's just who I am. I'm an energy player. And at the end of the day, I'm going to do whatever the team needs. But when you get this building popping, it's really hard to play
You're going
here.
to play on national television every game. That helps your brand. You come to play with the Fever because you're playing with Caitlin Clark. You become friends with one of the most powerful, popular athletes in America. But then there's always that moment. And for Sophie Cunningham, that moment occurred the other day with a takedown, a grab. It was perceived that she was protecting Clark. Wasn't really that. But that's all right. Let perceptions rule. And now people are interested. It's good.
With Arby sauce on top, fans are now asking, is the WNBA even safe for its stars anymore? Is this league destroying itself?
They call me, and so it's just trying to make everyone match and make sure we're all just having good vibes, right? You know, the seasons has a bunch of highs and lows, and so just trying to keep a level head on everyone. But I also think that we get to play basketball for a living, and that's super fun. So sometimes you just need a good perspective of like, hey, we're in the grind right now, and it feels hard, but at the end of the day, we get to dribble a ball for a living, so we got to be grateful for that.
Sophie proved that authenticity beats control, that speaking out beats staying silent, and that a fine means nothing when the people are behind you. But here's the part nobody saw coming. The WNBA is considering banning branded clothing altogether. Yep, that's their answer. Not fixing refs, not improving leadership, just more control. Meanwhile, Sophie just posted a story holding an Arby's burger with a gold chain that says 5K Fine Club. Oh, and rumor has it Arbys wants her to lead their national campaign. $2 million on the table. This isn't just about Sophie anymore. This is about every athlete who's been told to shut up and play. If you believe Sophie Cunningham just changed the game forever, drop a fire emoji in the comments. Do you think the WNBA is falling apart or just afraid of its own stars? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell because we're not done yet. Next episode, the inside story of how Caitlin Clark almost left the league over league politics.